Hey guys, Phoenix Ace here, and today I'm going to be reviewing the Waystone mod. This mod adds in a bunch of new items that helps you travel around the world at extreme speeds. Not really costing too much either, as you'll see later on. We have the normal Waystone, the mossy Waystone, sandy Waystone, the share stone, the warp plate, and the port stone. And I will explain what all of these do very shortly. But for now, how do you make the Waystones? Well, there's two ways to make them. One, you make a warp stone, and that has a crafting recipe with it, which is, this is how you make that, and then with that, you can make a Waystone using just 3 stone bricks, and like this, with an obsidian, 3 obsidian. And basically, the only thing that changes between the different Waystones is the material that you make with it, really. And there's the warp dust, which you can use making another amethyst shard and some ender pearls. And with that, you can help make the warp plate. With the port stone, it cannot be teleported to, as it clearly states as you make it. You need polished andesite and some stone bricks. Really, there's no reason to make this thing unless you have you don't want other people to teleport to you. Which, yeah, there's really no point in this. This share stone uses every single color that there is in order to be crafted with. And with it, you can only teleport to other share stones of the same color. Very cool. And these are the return scrolls. This one returns you to whichever the last waystone you looked at was. So this one is bound to mossy. So when I use it, and you have to hold it down for a few seconds, and you'll see it when it does that, and boom. That is not the mossy. Fucking hell. Yeah. So it doesn't work all the time properly. So in this one, click on the proper one, bound to normal, and then, oh, my mouse is a bit buggy. Boom, straight you sent to normal. And this one right here is the best one of them all, because it acts like a portable waystone in and of itself. And boom! Now you can access every single waystone you've been through. And this right here sends you all the way back. Just gotta choose it. It's really nice. And how do you make these things? Well, the normal return scroll is the cheapest, of course. 3 paper, 2 gold nuggets, and some purple dye. And you get a normal 3 of these things. Really cool. Then this, ender pearl, 2 gold nuggets, 3 paper, 3 purple dye. And then finally, for the best one, 4 ingots, 3 paper, 1 ender pearl, and 1 purple dye. Honestly, these things are so cheap, you should have a stack on you. And these ones only go to the share stone that you go to. So I have these marked as share stone 1 and 1, 2. Boom. And these ones are colorless. And these ones over here, these are the green ones, as you can see by the little markings. And right over there, that's why I have the spyglass, so you can see it. And with this one, you can go to the share stone. Yeah. Very nice. Very nice. Also, these things are quite loud, as you can hear. I have them volumed down to 50%, so, yeah, these things are quite loud. And with these cool things, you can go all around town, and here we see what you need for these, because these things have an attunement shard in them. See how this has this number, but that symbols do not match this one. But if we go to this one, then the symbols match the attunement shard that were in there. See, what happens is, you need to have the proper attunement shard between the two that you want, or whichever one that you want to go to. You don't have to have the attunement shards in the same ones as the other ones. So you can take this out, and then once you make more of these so you can have it sent to other places is, boom! And now any attunement shard that you have, that you put into another warp plate, will send it straight to this warp plate right here. And since I have these two linked with each other, basically it's kind of like a makeshift elevator. Very cool. And you have to go off of it, and then go on to it, and boom! And this right here, this is the port stone. The only thing about the port stone is that it can't be teleported to, so it's basically a lesser waystone. But it's more useful in certain cases, in case you don't want people teleporting to wherever this port stone is. So basically, it's an escape, not an out. Not an N, sorry. It's an escape, not an N. The things about Waystones too is that they will always spawn in the wild in any of these colors properly. These ones spawn, I believe, in the jungle. These ones, of course, spawn in the deserts and such like that. I might be wrong on this though. I couldn't really find where these ones spawn in, so I couldn't find one out in the wild, so you're gonna have to figure that one out. But I'm assuming that they spawn in the jungle. And with this, you can name the Waystones that you place down too. Any Waystone, you can have it named Waystone Gray. And then that Waystone, once you click on it, it'll all be good. And if you were curious about this little doodad right here, this global, basically what happens is every single person in a server will be able to use this Waystone. And this is only allowed to happen if someone's in creative mode or an admin. So in normal gameplay, you will not see this appear. Only because I'm in creative. And with the Waystones, when you find them in the wild, they will not look like this. They will not have these particle effects. They will not be doing this. And they won't have these white markings on them. When you find a Waystone in the wild, they will look like this. And you cannot do anything with them. I mean, you can break them. But they are not an activated Waystone that you can teleport to until you click on it. And then you will see a message in chat. You'll see filters. And then all of a sudden, the Waystone will activate. And then finally, boom. You can finally use the Waystone. And going around, this is a wild Waystone right here. This one, they all have very funky names. That's how you can tell it's a wild Waystone, is all of them will have really funky, weird names. I don't know what language they're in, but yeah. And then, you can place them anywhere too. An outpost over there, and you can see the mod review station. Very nice. Very, very, very nice. Now, the downside. Hey, this is the downside to the Waystone mods. I'm currently in the Tinkering Jester mod pack right now, so you might see stuff that's like not part of the Waystone mod. Just focus on the Waystones right now. I couldn't get the configs to work in the only the Waystone mod for some reason, because it wasn't increasing the amount of XP that every 1,000 blocks needed the teleport to. So I came to here to get it to work. So yeah. So putting up F3, right there you can see we are 3,000 blocks away. And with that we can go and see this. Look at this. Boom. 1 XP, 2 XP, 3 XP. And these are all in distance away. So number 3 is the closest, 1,000 blocks away, 2,000 blocks away, and then 3,000 blocks away. So let's go to 3, and you will see from my hotbar right here, took an XP point away from me, and they are 2,099 blocks away. And then we go to 2, and then we are 1,100. Then we go to 1, and we are 14. Boom. That is basically the requirements. Every 1,000 blocks you go out, the more expensive it all is. To a maximum of 3 XP. No matter how far away you go, it'll only be 3 XP to a maximum of 3,000 blocks away. So 10,000 blocks away, 3 XP. 20 million blocks away, 3 XP. All the same past that point. Well guys, that's basically all there is with the Waystone mod. And until next time, stay frosty.